Let's have you turn around to the side, Matt, either way, and go ahead and just show us a quick little pre-test of where your hamstring flexibility is at today. So keep your knees locked out, and we're about that far away from the floor. And you definitely have some rounding here through your back. So go ahead and stand up, and let's see if we can work on that hamstring flexibility a little bit by promoting extension through your back. So oftentimes when people try to improve hamstring flexibility, they really focus on stretching those hamstrings, and it's only going to get you so far because, as you can see with Matt, I'm going to bend over again. His pelvis is very stiff, it's very rigid, and it's limited in its ability to actually move over that femur bone, and he's getting virtually no extension at all through his spine. So we're going to attack his hamstring flexibility by actually going after spinal extension and spinal function. So go ahead and stand up. And the first exercise that we're going to do here is static extension position. So let's have you get onto all fours, hands and knees. So you're going to start off with that hip joint directly on top of the knee joint, shoulder joint directly on top of the wrist, and you want the tops of your feet flat on the floor. From there, you're going to walk your hands out in front about 1 hand length. Perfect. And you shift your body forward so that your shoulder joint stacks directly on top of your wrist joint. And you want to keep your elbows locked out here. So keep those elbows straight. And just drop your head. Let your shoulder blades collapse together. Not actively, but passively, just let them fall. So you don't have to squeeze them. And see if you can keep those elbows locked out really straight. Come back a little bit. You're doing really good. Lock out that elbow joint. Yeah, that's it, Matt. And relax your neck as much as you can. And relax your stomach. You can hang in there for a couple minutes. I'm going to have you stay here. How does this feel? It's not easy.
Talk to me in a minute.
Yeah. That's good. As much as you can, try to straighten out your elbows. And keep your stomach relaxed. The next exercise here is called upper spinal floor twist. You're going to lay down on your side. Go ahead and just stack your arms out in front, just right in front of you on the floor. And your starting position is going to be 90 degrees at that hip joint. So you can bring your legs down just a smidge. 90 degrees at the knee. You want your feet flexed up. And you're going to go ahead and open up that top arm. And grab your bottom knee with your bottom hand. Good. And I want you to look in the direction of your arm. Just let your head go down to the floor. And turn to your right. Yeah, that's it. So the key here in upper spinal floor twist is not having your arm go all the way to the floor. The key is to keep your knees together. So Matt is doing a really good job of holding that top knee directly on top of the bottom knee. And the purpose of that is to keep the top hip stacked directly on top of the bottom hip. What we want here in upper spinal floor twist is for the torso to actually twist or rotate independently of the hip without the hip joint coming with the torso. So we're really getting into that thoracic back, promoting extension through the thoracic back using that rotation. So when you get into upper spinal floor twist, go ahead and open your arm. Good. The key here is just to breathe. Nice, easy, full breaths. Relax into it, and you're going to want to hold this for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Okay. So the way that you come out of upper spinal floor twist is you're going to close it all the way up, just like you're closing a book. You can meet your hands at the bottom all the way, and then go ahead and flip around. Let's do the other side. Same thing on the other side. Bring your knees a little higher. Feet out a tiny bit. And let's shift your hip. Yeah, right there. Perfect. That's it. Good. let's go ahead and retest. All right. So before we were, how many inches were we at before?
3 punches.
Yeah, so definitely gotten a little bit better. Yeah, for sure, definitely a little bit better. Go ahead and come on up. How do you feel in terms of the way your hamstrings feel compared to before?
Definitely made a difference.
Great. Cool. Job well done.
Thank you.